Hello, everyone. It's Kathy with Paper Phenomenon. Final review time. Storyline album featuring the Happy Halloween collection. I just want to remind you that this project here is a remix, or not a remix, is a altered version of this project. This is the original project. It's the Storyline Fairies and Fireflies album. So this version opens up. You need a large viewing space for this version. It's let's say like you unwrap it, right? So ultimately you need a large area to view this. I went ahead for a second version and rearranged the elements of the book so that it rearranged the elements of the pages so that it opens more like a book. All right, so let's take a look at it. This one's featuring the Happy Halloween collection available on my shop, paperphenomenon.com. It's a 12 by 12 digital collection and it is the cutest Halloween collection ever. So cute. We've got a drop spine album style cover here, or album cover. Right here, we've got a really nice inside cover pocket. So this is a bonus. This inside cover pocket is different than the inside cover pocket that we did for the fairies and fireflies. We did a stack pocket on this one, as you can see. So you have two different options as to which pocket you want to use for your albums. All right, so in this pocket, I have a few embellishments left over here. Not that I didn't use them. I used every single last embellishment in this collection. I printed my embellishments. I flipped them. I did a mirror image in order to do a front and a back for some applications. I like to see both the front and the back in the same thing. I don't like to see the white back. I mean, sometimes it bothers me, sometimes it don't. This case, I wanted to cover the back in the same image. I had to, and I'll show you why. All right, so there's quite a few things that I have in my shop in this album, and I'll walk you through them. I'll talk about them all. They'll be all linked in the description box below, and you'll be able to pick those up. All right, so we're going to open this up. And just so you know, I could have kept on going. All right, I totally could have kept on going, but your spine always limits you. I will tell you this, if you want to add more, all of the goodies that I made for the original version, increase the spine to at least 2.5 inches, 3 inches, the max. Don't increase it more. All you have to do is increase the spine. You don't have to worry about the binding of the book because it's a drop spine, so super easy peasy to increase the spine in an album like this. All right, so in this inside cover pocket, and I'm lifting it so you can see that it's acetate, we've got this fun little pop-up insert right here. Look at how cute this is. I love these guys. They make me smile all the time. So this is a fun and unique insert to Paper Phenomenon. I love bringing you fun and new things to use in your projects, and I think it turned out fabulous. So you've got pockets back here so you could put goodies, and then you have this really large spread for photos, and then you have these two fun little guys that are just hanging out there, just saying hello and happy Halloween. So part of the reason why I did mirror image is because if you look on the back of these guys, I want to finish them off with the doll back here. So I will do that on my own time, but as you can see, I want to be able to attach the doll and so that it's finished on the back so you don't see white. All right, so that's one of the things I have to do. All right, I show you how to do that in the videos, guys. This was a true step by step on this one. Normally I record myself matting, but it's just music. I am shooting the breeze with you guys and discussing my matting and my process. So check out these videos. They're fabulous. Polaroids. You guys are always super loving on these Polaroids. I finally put these in a ephemera set for you guys, and you will find that in ephemera set 3. You'll find all the Polaroids and so many other things. Okay, there's a ton of things in those. So I have 3 ephemera sets. My recommendation is for you guys to pick them all up because they're that good. So there's that side pocket. All right, I'll close that on my own time. Then we did these fun these are photo mats, but they're a file folder style. So you can put your photos in here and you can seal them or you can leave them open. It all depends. Okay, it's up to you if you want to still leave it like a file folder or you just seal them and give it that file folder look. This boo that you see right here, this I cut from my Cricut, and I tell you in the class videos, I show you which one I use, so you'll find that in there. Right, look at how cute. This was some stamping that I did, and I also discuss all the stamps with you guys. You can watch all of that in the videos. Then I also did a little detail cut here. Look at this paper. Oh my gosh, it's just so adorable. So I did a little detail cutting here. This is one of my my journaling card printable that's also in my shop. You can pick that up. These are fantastic. These are all in white and black. You can print them on a colored cardstock if you want, or you can print them on white. I like printing things on white. And you can customize them for every single book, every single project that you make, because your stamping will customize these. They're fantastic. You can use these for Christmas. You can use these for any book style that you're using. It's a simple black and white line filed with and all sorts of, there's about 20 to 30 different styles that you can choose from. This is a fantastic buy. All right, so that you can also pick that up in my shop and use the coupon. Then we have this fun little photo mat booklet here. I show you a new little closure style. I mean, it's not new. I copied it from one of my pop-up books. I saw it in my pop-up book, and I'm like, wow, that would work nicely in an album. So I show you that new closure, and there's that fun little character right there. And he's just hanging out right there. These are stamps that I use. I tell you everything that I use, guys, as I'm using them in the videos. Then this opens up like so, and you get this amazing, amazing book. It's just so fabulous. So I'm going to pick it up this one time so you can see what it looks like with everything inside. Okay, just beautiful and just fun elements. Look at this cauldron. I did a mirror image. I also show you how to do that in the videos and stick those together. So the back is finished as well. Then in here, so this is all part of the printables. Okay, so as you can see, there's so many different ones. So you get this list one and this one here, Polaroids. These are from, I failed to mention that. And here's another mirror image character there. This and this are from the Essentials SVG file. And when I tell you there's a lot of stuff in there, I'm not blowing smoke up your butt, guys. There is a ton of fun things to cut out from there. So this is just a frame, okay? And my glue is all over the place. I put some acetate in there, and then you put your pictures in there. So it's a collage frame. It's a great way to add multiple pictures to your project without having to add a lot of bulk. All right. And the beauty about these SVG files is I'm going to show you right now what the beauty is. Hang on. They are resizable. All right. So when you purchase the SVG files, they default to this size right here, the 4x6. But you can make this. You can make them whatever size you want. So this is what is amazing about this right here. So I was able to resize this one to fit into this pocket here because I can, right? It fits. So why not? We have some larger photos there. We get some variation in scale. So I will link you down below to all of the extras that I used in this project. And these are not extras just for this project. If you've been following me, as of late, you will see that I've been using these products in every single one of my albums. That is how essential they are. That's why they're in the Decorating Essentials tab in my shop. So if you go to paperphenomenon.com and you click on the category Decorating Essentials, you'll find all this stuff because they are essential. Absolutely essential. Oh, I did mat here. This I didn't do I said I was going to do it, so let me show you what I did here. So this is the Heidi Swap tape with the striped paper in the collection. Okay. And, oh, let me show you some more. So I've got my little extra dolls here that I'm going to put sprinkled throughout the album. So then we open this up. Let me move this over just right there so we're in frame. Get that out of there. And we have this fun little number here. So this opens up for photos. You've got little, ooh, we can tuck a little guy in here, right? There you go. So that's for photos, and that little tuck space just makes it super fun. And then we've got acetate photo mats. Look at how fun that is. I love it. So we did the mirror image or the flip for this right here. If you're going to do an acetate photo mat like this, you have to finish the back. All right. See, look at how fun that is floating right there. Just, I love that. So that's why I have these extra embellishments, because I literally printed and cut them twice because I needed the backs. Look at this character. How freaking cute he is. I just love him. Oh my goodness, just so cute. The candy pieces, just darling. Everything is so darling. So if you love these acetate mats and you do digital, this is the best thing about digital, guys. I mean, really. You can do things like this. If you buy a paper collection, don't get me wrong, I love me a paper collection. There's nothing like opening a package of paper and pulling those things out. You're just limited. With digital, this cliche statement totally applies. The possibilities are endless. Okay, this is what I love about digital. And I didn't really know this before, right? Before I was like, I'll just buy a paper pack. But now that I'm doing it and I'm experimenting with it, it is just the best thing ever. Truly, truly, truly. This one opens up here. It's a wonderful page assembly. The pages on this are dynamite. This is for photos. And I've showed you these type of foldable photo mats and accordion style photo mats with pictures in them in various occasions. I just don't have any Halloween pictures. And then we have two more photo mats here. Look at the paper here. Just gorgeous. This paper was more on a challenging side. It had very large images on the paper collection. So it's always fun to use a paper collection that's challenging for matting. You learn new things. And this paper collection, oh, here's a great way to customize the Polaroid frames. You just stamp with whatever theme you're using at the moment, and they are completely customizable. I used these in a Christmas in July project that I did, and they were totally Christmas, right? Because I used Christmas stamps on them. So again, you can customize everything with these printables that I'm offering you guys in the Decorating Essentials section of my shop, or category in my shop. So these papers were super challenging for some to mat with when they were trying to mat on their own, which I love to see that, by the way. And there was some concerns about, do I have to print them out to the full page? Blah, 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 all sorts of things, right? So you don't. I like to chop up my papers. I print them 12 by 12 and I chop them up. And I chop these up with you, and they turned out amazing. When you're looking at a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, you're like, oh my gosh, where am I going to cut it? It's too pretty. I don't want to cut this. I don't want to cut that. You got to cut it, guys. You got to pick a side. You pick a side, you cut it, and you stick it on your paper, and you keep it moving. And this is what I do here in this project. All right. We just chop it up, and we get what we get, and we love it. All right. Well, we don't get what we get, right? Because we're deciding where we're cutting, but you have to pick a side, and whatever side you don't use for this, you use for something else. And I'll show you that. This pretty much was one 12 by 12 paper. All right. And I chopped it up. These are two individual pockets and one long thing. And I kept the scene intact, but I chopped it up and I used it to where I need to use it. I lost some of the ghosts on the top. I don't know what I lost over here when I cut this. I can't remember what it looked like. But as you can see, it looks amazing. So this is really good practice. This is another one that I chopped up. Well, maybe this was on this side. I don't know, but I chopped them all up, guys. All of them chopped up. Chop, 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 chop. So everything turned out lovely. Absolutely lovely. I think there is a, oh yeah, there is a side pocket here. Oh no, I'm lying. This is, when you open this, it could be, you know, you can have something sticking out if you want to. All right, anyway. So because the paper is beautiful, there are some instances that you don't, obviously you don't want to cover it up, right? So you have to make it work so that you can put a photo mat in there. You can add a photo, all right, or a booklet in this case. And that's what I did here. Okay, if you want to add more, I recommend that you put this slit here on the outside. Then you get beautiful papers that, again, you have to chop them up and make them work for you. This, I made it work for me. I cut right into that, and I have my photo mats in there from my ephemera set 3. And then these are a little bit annoying because I use temporary glue to keep these in check, and now everything's sticking. So look at how cute these mason jars are. So again, these you can print. You don't have to do mirror image on these, all right? You just can print these because you get a silver set and you get a gold set, and all you got to do is sandwich them together. I show you how to do this, all right? But I just want to clarify, I didn't do a flip on these images. These are just regular print, all right? And I put these 2 jars in here. I mean, seriously, how cute is that? It doesn't get any cuter than that, my friends. Well, maybe it does with this lovely gal here. Then some more fun, let me pull this one out. Some more fun interactive elements like these file folders. These in particular, I didn't do the acetate window. I kind of like things sticking out of here. But you can absolutely do the acetate window and then mat on the inside if you want to. It is entirely up to you. It all depends on the look you're going for. So these are super fun for photos, but to add fun things. These are stamped images that I cut out. I show you which stamps I use. This is again from my printable, from my journaling. I think it's called Journaling Tags Printable. And look, I stamped here with this stamp is a Tim Holtz stamp, and it looks completely different than what I did for Christmas, or again, whatever theme. I just recently remembered my Christmas project. So this is a must. These are fabulous. And then some photo mats, some more stamping. I did quite a bit of stamping here, but I kept it really simple. Everything I do is simple, guys. There's like one step to it, and that's it. There's not multiple steps to achieve a look. I let the pattern paper do that for me. That's why I love pattern paper. I let my pattern paper be the artwork. All right. I don't want to add to it. So just a little small bits of embellishing here and there with stamps, and that's it. And it's more to personalize, right? It's to personalize it. At every paper collection, including my own paper collection, don't have every single little thing that you need in it. Doesn't have every word, every number, the perfect size that you need. You achieve that with stamps. Okay. And it works out beautifully. It really, really does. This character, he's not finished on both sides, so I'm thinking of gluing him right here just so he can stay there, because see, he's not tall enough, although I can print him larger and make him tall enough. But we're leaving that for the next project. Wait till you see the dolls that we're going to create for that Halloween project. That's in the October CMC. So I'm thinking of gluing him and putting him right here, or I can make him a pop-up right here if I wanted to. All right, so again, for another class. And these go right in here. I better hurry up. I'm 19 minutes in and I'm still on one side. So we've got a little flip up here. This pulls out for some more photos, right? This is another case where the house is super cute and you can't put a photo over this house, but you can add a slit and you can put a photo mat. You can chop the house up and put a photo in there. This little character I cut out of the paper collection because he was to the right scale, and I just glued him there, and he's the closure. Another photo mat, guys. Really, really fabulous. Let me see what I did. Show you what I did. So don't forget this fun technique, guys, of coloring around your large photo mats here, not coloring, inking, to create clear defining areas for photos, okay? These I didn't do it here, but you absolutely can. All right, and I show you how to do that in that version of the project. So these inserts go. We have inserts in every pocket. We have some fun ones here. There's stickers from the paper collection. There's this is Heidi Swap. This is from the paper collection. There's stamping here. Just everything, all into one, and everything looks amazing. There's my doll again with her little sidekick. I love it. My nails are still a little wet. Then we created this mat here. This is for a photo right here with this little eyeball here, and there's the same eyeballs on the back. Here we have a waterfall with an extension. I love this waterfall. I'll be doing this some more in different variations with these pull-out extensions here on your waterfall, which are fabulous. And we have several of these sprinkled throughout. Not quite sure where are they, but these are for photos, guys. And the fact that you can do a double photo, how cute is that? Really, really cute. So something a little new for you guys. And then we tie this up, of course. And then you have this pocket here. I don't think there's anything in here. I don't think so. No, there's nothing in here. And then we have this one here. And there's a pocket right in there. All right. And then that's it for this side. We're done. Finally done. Are we? Yeah, I showed you all of that. Okay, so now we're on the other side. So if you counted all of the photo spaces that we have here, seriously, it's a ton. Then we have these fun collage pockets. These are open at the top so you can slip your photos in there. All right, and then in all these openings, there's a sheet of paper in there where you can glue your photos and then slip the whole thing inside. Then this side is all done up, just really beautiful. Just fun interactive elements. This is my most fun one right here. I love this one. There's my jar again, right? And that goes right in there. Just imagine pulling that out and looking at photos from this little jar. How darling with the tool. Just so cute. Here's that fun closure again. That I'm going to call it, I don't want to call it a pop-up closure because it's not, but I got it from a pop-up book. So this little closure right here, all sorts of embellishments here from the collection, some stamping, just, again, all sorts of cute things. And I've showed you how this works already. These all open up. There's some more goodies here, some more areas for photos, another jar, and you could just put your photos on here, 4x6s, and just all sorts of fun goodies from the collection. These open up for photos, photo, or journaling, whatever you want to do. Photo. You can leave that pretty paper there. These are pockets. Okay. And this pocket holds this down. And this here holds these flaps down right here. Okay. Whatever's in this pocket holds this down right here. And this is just a belly band. It's not holding anything down. And this, you open it up for photos. How pretty is that? And you can tuck something in there if you want to. Like for instance, if I wanted to keep it really tidy, I could do that. And not have it just kind of hanging out there, right? You can do that if you wanted just to keep this look right here. And you can open it this way. There is a pocket here, and I put a few little embellishments, sprinkle those throughout. And here are those file folders for your photos. These are plain. You just got to stick your photos in there. And these are from the SVG Essentials bundle. I also tell you what size I cut these at in the video, so you can get them exactly to size. The same thing is in there. And I think I'm going to put maybe this guy here. Put that guy there. And I had a witch hat somewhere around here that I wanted to use. That's back and front and back. So put the little witch hat there when those are closed. This one doesn't have a back, so it's a little flimsy. So I'm not going to use that one. And then, of course, you have your collage pages here. Look at that. How fun. Those are wonderful. And you can put your extra embellishments in here. And again, I used all of these. These are just that I did the mirror image thing. So As you can see, the donuts here already. Then over here, I've got the apple, the candy apple. So I've used them all already. But if you print them twice and you just use a single side, then you're stuck with the other side. All right, but you can do all sorts of things with this. You can see right here. So here we did an altar paper clip. Look at how cute that is. And this opens up. There's a side pocket. This was such a creating a closure for this, and I edited this. Edited this version of the project because it was just too much. I didn't want to create confusion, but I did like 3 different things on here because my original closure just would not work because the way this was sized. So that was fun. All right, you get to see that whole process. Look at that, how adorable. And then another photo mat. And this has that fun closure, which I will be using a lot. And here we have very little embellishments. We did stenciling here. So if you ever been interested in doing some stenciling, simple stuff, guys, simple. This is just 1 layer of black stencil and that's it. You're not going to find any artistic techniques here. I am very limited in the artistic side. So I use the products the way they're intended, right? I don't go too extra. I try every once in a while, and sometimes those are epic failures. So again, very limited embellishments here, but because I have all sorts of fun, cute thingies here, I thought I had some more characters. I guess I used them all. You know, you can, I don't know, I can put this lollipop here if I want to, just to embellish further. Sprinkle a couple pieces of candy, put this candy here maybe, just to add some more interest to this circle right there. Just, you know, you can do stuff. You can do stuff. All right, so that's going back in the pocket. Because why get rid of this? There's just no way I can get rid of these pieces. They're going into this album somehow, somewhere. So ultimately, the closure turned out to be an altar paper clip because my closure was not working for this. Not working. So here we have a simple flap closure, and you can find these flap closures in your Essentials SVG files. Here we have another darling little file folder that you can find in your Essentials SVG files. And it's just full of fun little embellishments, just cute for photos or whatever you want to put in there. And this is strategic. This is your closure, believe it or not, just like with everything else. So these open like so. These open for photos, right? This opens up. This one has a closure. So this pocket keeps this entire side closed. Otherwise, you're dealing with this. And that is no fun, party people. No fun. All right? When you have to close a book, that does that. So this keeps everything nice and closed, nice and tidy. And I hate to tell you all that we are at the end of this final review. Yes, sir, we are. That's it. That's the end of the book. It closes beautifully like so. And you have this gorgeous, gorgeous piece right here to look at. I mean, even if you don't put pictures in it, dare I say how adorable it is. It's just so stinking cute. The paper is gorgeous, but I give you clear defining areas for photos so you can incorporate your pictures in what we love to do, which is this right here, guys. This is a form of art, in my opinion, and this is the art I chose. Memory keeping, right? Which is just making these projects. But every once in a while, I get fancy and I put a picture in it. But it's just beautiful. It's so fabulous. The end result is amazing. And when you actually do put photos in here, the reward is just tenfold. So check out all of the items I use here in the description box. Thank you so much for shopping with me. If you love what you see on this channel, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. I would love to read it. This is Kathy with Paper Phenomenon, and until next time.